Hello and welcome to the Awakened Minds Academy. Today I want to speak to you about the importance of setting a goal, the importance of asking yourself, what do I really, really want? Putting up some good music, sitting down with a cup of tea, completely relaxing, and in that space of relaxation, asking yourself, what would I really, really want? What is it in my life that I am not experiencing that I would love to experience? What would I do and who would I be if I had all the money in the world? If I had a credit card for a bank account that had $1 million on it, what would I do? Okay, so then I would maybe go and do some shopping and I would finally get the things that I've been waiting to get. And then what would you do then? Well, you would look around you and you would look at your loved ones probably and say, well, I can do this for my loved ones. And you would do that. And how would all of that make you feel? Because you see, the reason that we set a goal is to get us to move from where we are into our greater version, into the version of us for whom living that dream is normal. It's just the thing to do. So it is really important to know what you want. And it's really hard for a lot of people when they come to my workshop and on the first day we sit down and we say, okay, write down a list of things that you would love to have if you could. You would love to be, you would love to do. Put down a money goal. How much money would you like to earn that would give you the freedom to be creative in the way you want to create your life? It's so hard for a lot of people. Why? Because we are conditioned and programmed to fit in. We are programmed not to ask. So when you're little and you know how children just go, oh, I would love this. Can I have that? Mama, can I have this? Can I have that? And your parents say, well, you know, money doesn't grow on trees, or look at the child down the road there. They don't have everything that you have. So why don't you just shut up and be grateful, right? And eventually you stop asking for things and you stop believing that you can have whatever you want. And you start adapting to the way you're told that you have to live. And you start fitting in. And you do a good job of it. And so your asks are very much fitting the paradigms of society, the paradigms of your family. So learning to ask yourself what you really, really want opens the door to the why you really, really want it. What are the emotions that come with the feeling of that goal achieved? Empowerment, freedom, joy, self-reliance, love. What are the feelings that come? Because those feelings, those emotions are your why. And so maybe you don't have those feelings about the money, but you definitely have those feelings about the good that you could do with it for yourself and for others. And that feeling becomes your why. It becomes the soil and the compost into which you plant the thoughts of your dream, into which you repeatedly plant the ideas of where you want to go, what you want to do, of your goal. So it is true that not every thought becomes a thing. And a lot of people get stuck in the stage of reasoning. I was there for a good 5 years. I knew exactly what I wanted. I knew exactly how it would look, how it would feel, but I didn't take action on it. And so my programming, my subconscious programming, didn't get challenged and did not change. And so I had my head in the clouds, but my programming controlled my behavior and my actions. And my reality, my results did not shift. This is what we call the knowing doing gap. This is the second stage of what you learn. Now that you know what you want, how do you bring it into your life? How do you start acting on it? Closing the knowing doing gap is, I think, the most powerful lesson that I learned from my mentor, Bob Proctor. And it is the most powerful lesson that now I am teaching my students and the people I work with, and I'm watching their lives shift day by day. And it's amazing to see. And no two people have the same goals. And we don't tell you what goals you should have because it needs to come from the inside of you. Because it is the greater version of who you already are expressing itself. That's your goal. So we set a goal so that we can grow and expand and shift our self-image from the limitations that we're living today to the self-image of the person for whom that goal is just the most natural thing. And once you reach there, you start over. Spirit, I've said this before, spirit is always for expansion and fuller expression. And when you don't expand and you don't express, you do the opposite. If you're not growing, you're disintegrating. You're not allowing this amazing energy that is flowing to and through you to express itself. Why are you not allowing it? Because you're afraid, because you don't know how the mind works, because it's easier to run on automatic pilot by reacting, and where we react and we're conditioned to live a certain way. It's not challenging. But the price you pay for not growing and not changing and not expanding is a huge price. It's the price of compromise. It's the price of a true lack of freedom. And you were born free to live free. If you want to know more about this, just DM me. I'm holding a workshop soon and I will invite you personally to attend. I wish you a beautiful day and I'll talk to you soon.